First and foremost, let give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Waka Kodash, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, peace and salutation to you, Archangel, pushing his truth in love and sincerity and in charity. Okay, this is the brother Yasharahla from the GMS Farmers Camp back again with another lesson. Okay, this lesson will be entitled, All the gods of the nations are idols. Okay, all the gods of the nations are idols. Alright, so yeah man, I'm going to touch on this topic for a short period. Okay, because when you really look at, alright, all the gods of this world, okay, are idols. You know, and people, when they see us, the Hebrew Israelites, out on the streets, out on the highways and byways, they scoff at us. Okay, they say all manner of wicked things about us. Or they laugh, okay, and they scorn us. Alright, but yeah, it is. You have our people, okay, along with the heathens. They worshiping these false gods. People basically, okay. Even you who may be those of the speckled bird, those who are Israelites that look like these other nations that look like the heathen. Okay, people worshiping these gods who can't do nothing for them. Okay, but leading them down to destruction, to death and destruction. Okay, this is 1 Chronicles 16:26. For all the gods of the people are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Okay, you see that? All of them are idols, but the Most High, power Yahweh, He created the heavens. He made the heavens. Okay, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Alright. So yeah man, next precept I'm gonna jump just to go along with that. Okay, which really Psalms 96 basically quoted that. Okay. You say, for all the gods of the nation are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Okay, and guess what? All these idols, alright, all these idols, these heathen, okay, hate us. Okay, all these nations, every nation underneath the sun, or every people or race underneath the sun, hate the Israelites. Okay, which consists of you Native American, Indians, Latinos, and Negroes. Okay, and Israelites who look like these other nations as well. They hate you. Though you may look like them, they hate you. Alright, just know that. Okay. Just jump in the same book, Psalms 83. Okay. They say, keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Okay, your enemies, everybody other than Israel. Okay, if you are an Israelite, everybody else in this world hate you. Okay, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have consulted against you, and they have taken crafty counsel against you. Okay, you Israelites out there. Alright, now you may look at the so-called white man. Okay, basically the so-called white man is Esau, Edom, and Eo. You may look at him and say, oh, he ain't like that. You know, he treat us good. Basically, you saying Master is treating me good. That's all you saying. Master is treating me good. You see? Well, guess what? That's your enemy. That's your flicking biggest enemy. Okay? Other than you yourself. Alright? Check this. For they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Alright? So they want to kill you. Look what's happening in Babylon today. They're dropping Jake left, right, and center. Okay? Look what's going on down in China. Okay, a few months back. They saying the so-called black people is the cause of this pandemic. Is the cause of C19. Okay? For it's five for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Okay? Every other people in this world other than the nation of Israel. Okay? Check this. The tabernacle of Edom. Okay? Esau, Edom. The so-called white man today. The Ishmaelites. Okay? The Arabs. The so-called Arabs. Okay? Of Moab, the so-called Chinese. And the Hagarians. Gebel and Ammon. Ammon being the so-called Japanese. And Amalek being the so-called Edomites as well. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Okay, the Philistine goes back to Put, okay, which is those so-called Africans. Ashur also joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot. Okay, so don't think that these people in Flicken love you or like you. They hate you. Okay, why they hate you? Because you are the salt of the earth. Okay, you are the Most High's chosen people. All right. So the other day, I been to pick up an order. All right, I went into the Chinese place, and I just looking, and it came to me, man. Every Chinese place I went into, they have their idol right there on shofar. They have their idol right there in your face. They're showing you who they worship. You see what I'm saying? But yet our people, they go inside them places, they see these things with their own two eyes, buying up their foods, you see, but yet they love their enemies. You see? They love their enemies, but when they see us out on the streets, they despise us. Why? Because we telling the truth. Because we the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the true power. Okay? Yahushai tell us the marvel lot. Know that the world hated him. Okay? So we just continue to do the Father's will, which is to go on highways and byways and prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, the downfall of Esau's Edom reign. Okay? We got next. Alright, so every Chinese store you go into, Chinese food store, Chinese food, Chinese restaurants, you will see flicking Buddha. He is sitting up or he laying down. Okay, and they putting it right there, letting you know what time it is. Okay. Well, of course, you have the Christians, the so-called Christians. Okay, they have inside their hallowed houses Jesus. Okay, and the Lord tell you, make no graven image, nor worship them, for He is the jealous power. Okay, when you see us go out on highways and byways, we don't have no image or idol with us. Okay, we go in in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, preaching the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Alright, and furthermore, to back that up, what I say with all these Chinese, and just with the Chinese, they must go right in the ghetto, where they mix and get cool with us. Okay, they sell all their Chinese food to us. Because they know Jake, they know Jake love to eat, and anything would look good in their eyes, Jake can eat it, consume it. Okay, they cannot see that we are at the bottom. Okay, boy, I tell you, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Okay, the Chinese more up in the midst of us. Everywhere you go, on every flicking, basically every country, you have Israelites. Okay, and you have the Chinese right there in the ghettos and the slums. Okay, selling you their food. You go right there, giving all your money to them, and what they do, they take it and they export it out of your country. Okay, he shall lend thee, and thou shalt not lend him to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Okay, who's lend us money? Who we gotta go to the borrow money? Esau, Edom. Okay, which is our enemy. The Chinese are our enemy as well. Okay, you gotta go to him when you want something. When you want a license, you gotta go to him. When you borrow money, you gotta go to him. Okay, whatever you need, you gotta go to him. All right. Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Okay, and this happened to us, the children of Israel. This ain't happened to nobody else. Okay, if it happened to everybody else or anybody else, you will see it. Okay, but the Lord ain't dealing with all nations. The Lord is dealing with his people, the Israelites. This is a curse for the Israelites. Okay, and y'all know what time it is. Alright, so yeah, man, they will look at us and see. They will look at us and say, man, them guys, them here, they ain't no good. All because we speaking the truth. You see, the world as it is now are so cognitive that they are living in a lie till that lie become a truth to them. You see, but we have the light. You see, we have the light and only a few could see that light and will come to the light. Alright, and will be saved. Okay, as the scriptures say, he that endured until the end, the same should be saved. Okay, because when they come to the light, then their eyes will be opened and they will see all the affliction they will have to go through. You see, they will see, because it's light at the end of the tunnel. You know, these Christians, they love to say that light at the end of the tunnel, but guess what? They don't want to go through the tunnel. You see what I'm saying? They want to go around or go on top of the tunnel. You see? Yeah, man. So, with that, I hope you edified this lesson. So I say until next time, Shalom.